Today we're going to be talking about an amazing artist, a great man, someone who has composed some of the best music I've ever heard in my life. A man who has been put in history books and will continue to be remembered for all of time, like the rest of time. Like when fucking aliens come down, they're going to remember this nigga. Also going to be talking about Mozart. So we put Carti up against Mozart and let's see who exactly is better. We're not talking about just music, right? We're talking about all around as an artist. Let's see who's better. And you know, I feel like it's going to be a very easy sweep for one person and one person only. So let's see what it looks like. Firstly, let's talk about one of the most important parts of making music, cloud. Okay, who has more cloud right now? Mozart, 0 fucking followers. This nigga has no fan base. Nobody cares about that nigga except your grandma, my nigga. Let's talk about it. But Carti, on the other hand, 18 million fucking followers. Why? Because he's that nigga, you feel me? Your bitch follows Carti, your grandma follows Carti, your mom probably follows Carti. If your dog could follow Carti, he probably would too, okay? You feel me? Nobody following fucking Mozart, nigga. Who the fuck is that nigga, man? Nobody gives a fuck about that nigga. Next we got drip, because that's a very important part of your aesthetic as an artist. If you don't have an aesthetic or you don't have certain drip that you rock, niggas don't give a fuck about you. So let's talk about Mozart aesthetic. That nigga dresses like a fucking grandma. I don't know what the fuck that nigga got on. Why does he wear a wig and it has powder on it? It's a powdered white wig. That nigga has no style at all, no drip. Nobody gives a fuck about him. That nigga Mozart has that courtroom drip, you feel me? Like that nigga be dressing like he wants to be someone's lawyer. I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why anyone told him that shit was drippy back in the day. I don't know why all niggas was dressing like that. That shit is not opium. That shit is nothing, my nigga. Nobody's dressing like that, I swear to God. If I was back then, I probably would have invented some fucking Rick Owens or something. I'm not dressing. I'm not going outside looking like that. You got me fucked up. But Glorious King Vamp, on the other hand, look at him, man. Look at him, boy. This nigga is wearing a dress and he still looks better than fucking Mozart. Come on, talk to me, my nigga. This motherfucker literally invented an entire style by himself. Even if he didn't invent it, he's the nigga that popularized that fucking opium shit, my nigga. Nobody was wearing fucking Ricks before that nigga. And that's just simply facts. You can't even lie to me about this shit. So in terms of fucking drip, obviously Carti sweeps this nigga. I don't know why this nigga was dressing like. Nobody gives a shit about what the fuck this nigga be wearing. This nigga needs a stylist. I mean, he's fucking dead, 6 feet under fucking bones at this point, so a nigga, nobody really gives a shit. But like, if that nigga was alive, I'd tell bro to get a stylist immediately, because that shit is not it. Next, we need to talk about aura, because you TikTok niggas are killing me, but I'm gonna join in too, my nigga. Mozart has no fucking aura. I see Mozart and I feel like throwing up. The nigga looks like my grandmother, but white. Like, I don't fuck with him, bro. Looks like he's finna stop me and say jolly good morning, and like, I'm not trying to deal with that shit. That nigga has no fucking aura. 0 out of 100 aura. I'm not dealing with it. The glorious Jordan Cartier, on the other hand, has 100 out of 100 aura. Let's talk about it, my nigga. You see Carti on the street, you already want to faint. Like, Jesus Christ, this nigga almost has Michael Jackson level aura. You see Carti and you want to suck his dick, and that's not even on no gay shit. That's just facts. Like, Carti is just that nigga for real. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Carti has so much aura that he be turning niggas gay. I've never seen that happen in my life. That shit is fucking crazy to me, my nigga. Carti has aura that could take your bitch without him even asking for it. He could just look at her and she's gone. It's fucking crazy. So don't even talk to me, my nigga. Mozart, 0 aura. That nigga got swept. It's not even funny. Let's talk about the hair, okay? You know Mozart be wearing them weak ass powdered wigs. Them shits are not real. Them shits is ugly as fuck. Them motherfuckers is the shit that niggas be wearing in court. Why are you wearing court clothes when you're trying to make music? You're not making no certified hood classics fucking wearing that shit, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. That nigga hair was so weak that he wasn't even wearing his own hair. He had to wear them ugly ass powdered white wigs every single time he went outside. That shit is crazy. That nigga was not making no hood classics wearing that shit. Carti, on the other hand, though, with them luscious dreads, that nigga's had like 7 different hairstyles and them shits are all fucking bangers. Let's not even lie to ourselves. That shit sounded crazy dick sucky, but hey, this whole video has been dick sucky, so yeah, well, you can't be talking to me now. Like, look at that blonde hair that he had. That shit was fucking beautiful. That probably was his best hairstyle, but right now he's still rocking them luscious ass gorgeous locks, and niggas don't have that shit. So don't even talk to me about Mozart. Oh, Mozart had that luscious white hair. It was fake, nigga. Carti hair is real, so don't even fuck with me like that. Lastly, we have to talk about the most important thing, the music. Name any Mozart song that's not the Requiem or the Symphony number 40 or whatever the fuck that shit is called. You probably don't even know what song I'm talking about when I mention those two exactly, my nigga. But let's talk about Carti though. Nigga, Carti has 3 generational ass albums. I don't even know a single fucking Mozart album. I don't even know this nigga dropped an album. Boy, that nigga was on that weak ass piano every day of his life. That motherfucker couldn't even drop an EP. Nobody gives a shit about this nigga. Motherfucker's upload schedule was than Frank Ocean's. Who gives a fuck, man? Carti's been dropping straight heat since 2016. 2016. This nigga dropped Broke Boy and then never looked back. This nigga's just been on a roll ever fucking since. Like, come on, man. Mozart, when was the last time you heard a Mozart song when it wasn't your weak ass English teacher playing that shit? Like, come on, boy. This shit is a fucking steal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just as a bonus though, let's talk about their fan bases. What is Mozart fan base looking like? It's a bunch of old grandmas, ugly ass English teachers, and weak ass old white men. Nobody gives a fuck about that fan base. That shit is weak as hell. I'm not trying to look at y'all. Carti fan base, on the other hand, all the bad bitches are in Carti's fan base. base. Name me an ugly bitch that's in Carti's fan base. If she ugly and listens to Carti, she doesn't listen to Carti. Take her off that shit immediately. You're ruining the fan base. But like, let's talk about it though, on some real shit. I've never seen an ugly bitch that listens to Carti in my life, ever, never seen that, boy. So yeah, this nigga Mozart is fucking cooked. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe he makes some good music, but he went up against the wrong nigga today, man. He went up against fucking King Vamp. Yeah, he's cooked. There was no way he was gonna win. Hey, man, it's tough. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, Carti just better in every single way. I don't even give a fuck. I'm not trolling for real.